Yep, ChatGPT can help you learn how to create an indoor garden. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Um, what is indoor garden? Well, the ability to grow fruits and vegetables and other plants in your home, inside your home. The benefits include improved air quality. Uh, the plants absorb carbon dioxide. Uh, and cost savings because you can use them to eat. You can use them to reduce your grocery bills. You can grow corn or tomatoes or herbs, for example, which are pretty expensive today. So they can help reduce your costs. First thing you want to do is you want to look for the right space. Consider lighting and space availability. I have my indoor garden on a windowsill. Identify areas with consistent temperatures. They're on the windowsill because that is a consistent temperature um, underneath a heater. So in the summertime, they get sun, and in the wintertime, they get heat. And here's a prompt. Where is the best indoor location for my garden? You can ask ChatGPT, for example, what plants should you grow? Uh, consider the plant size. In other words, you don't want to get too big. So which plants thrive indoors is a good prompt under low light. So if you don't have a lot of light, you can ask ChatGPT to recommend plants that grow in low light or any other condition that you may have. And you may need some additional light, natural versus artificial. You can ask ChatGPT, how do I uh, choose the right plants to grow, the right light to grow from my plants. I have a kind of a infrared light. I mean, not infrared. Yeah, I guess I guess you call it infrared light that stays on all the time. It's kind of like an infrared sunlight. And obviously, if you're going to grow inside, you need containers. ChatGPT can help you figure out what containers for your indoor plants. Here's a sample prompt. What are the best containers? Uh, you obviously need to have some soil. So what type of soil is best for your indoor herbs? Notice in this particular prompt, they're getting specific about the what they're growing. So they didn't say, for example, fruits, specifically what's the best soil for herbs. One of the important things about ChatGPT and prompts is that you want to be as specific as you can be when you develop your prompt. In other words, and you want to be able to give it more prompts. So once you start down with chat, you can ask it more questions. For example, in this case, what soil is best for indoor herbs? And I might say uh, later on in the same chat, and fruits. And that's all I would say is and fruits. And ChatGPT is smart enough to say, okay, he's talking about soil selection. Um, how should you water? When should you water? You can ask it how often. And here's a prompt to let you figure that out. So if you were growing a specific type of plant, you might want to be more specific. If you're growing herbs, you might want to be more specific as well. What type of fertilizer? How to apply it? What's the ideal temperature? Obviously, you want to manage your humidity. And here's a prompt. How can I control humidity for my indoor plants? Like I said, one of the things in this particular prompt, they're bringing pretty generic using the word plants. If I were growing herbs, I'd be more specific in my prompt. How do I deal with pests? One of the challenges of having an indoor garden is you have indoor pests. So, what are the safe methods to get rid of them? When should I prune? How should I maintain them? So you can prune your indoor plants to ensure healthy growth. What are the regular maintenance tips? So you can ask ChatGPT to tell you when you should prune your plants or whatever other maintenance you need to do to it. Propagation methods. How do you propagate your plants? What are the easiest ways to propagate indoor plants? In other words, how do I propagate them and make them and have more of them, so to speak? What type of schedule? How to create a weekly gardening schedule? Create a schedule for my indoor garden. Help me create one. You may decide to have a vertical garden. So the benefits of vertical gardens is obviously it saves space in that it goes up instead of across. What tools are needed? Here's a prompt that'll help you figure out how to create a vertical garden. Are you going to use hydroponics? Uh, Hydroponics is a sustainable method of growing plants without soil or natural light. The benefits are you can grow year round, you minimize plant disease, and you save space. And here's a prompt to help you do that. Utilize small spaces like balconies and windowsills. That's what I'm doing. I use a windowsill. I'm going to start growing fruit on the other windowsill. Um, and you can ask ChatGPT which plants are ideal for windowsill gardening. I haven't done that, and I probably will. Um, how is your indoor garden affected by seasons? Do you have to change the temperature based on the season? And here's a prompt that helps you um, ask ChatGPT, okay, how do I maintain the garden in the winter, for example? Budgets. If you're starting your garden on a smaller budget, you can ask ChatGPT to help you. How can I start on a tight budget? So if you have a tight budget, no problem. ChatGPT can actually help you say, okay, this is the type of garden and the type of products and supplies you'll need for that budget. You can, how do I sustain my indoor garden? How do you make it keep growing? Um, what can you do with recycle and reusing materials? And you can ask ChatGPT to help you with that. What technology should you incorporate? What apps and tools? What are the benefits of some of the gardening devices? You can ask ChatGPT which gardening apps can help me manage my indoor plants. You can ask it for troubleshooting, identifying signs of plant stress. You could take a picture of your plant and ask ChatGPT, post it to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to tell you what's wrong. And how do you grow? How do you expand? What types of plants do you expand? And obviously, having a garden, mine is very relaxing. So, how do you design a space that promotes relaxation? How do you incorporate plants in your home decor? ChatGPT can help you with that as well. And finally, if you enjoy these videos, do me and you a favor. One is start using ChatGPT to help you not just with business or other problems, but in your everyday life. If you want to start a hobby, if you want to start gardening, this is a good tool to use to get advice. And while I'm saying that, uh, hopefully you enjoy these videos. So make sure you subscribe, like, and share them with your family and friends. Thanks, and I'll see you next video.